Hi Virgo. Thank you guys for coming by today, Virgo. I'm here to do a check-in reading for you on the day of the solar eclipse, new moon eclipse in Aries. The energy's been quite settled. I'm finding that there's almost like an uncomfortable silence, like a dam about to break. Very interesting with Mars, that's Aries' ruling planet, trapped behind a retrograde and a solar eclipse. Once that energy clears, things are going to get moving fast. I'm checking in with you today, Virgo, because for about the last couple of months, the sign of Virgo has been figuring prominently in a lot of my readings, as well as in a lot of the personal readings that I'm doing. A lot of people seem to be dealing with Virgo. So let's check in with you. I'm going to use the Astro spread today. It's an overall picture of the next about month of your life or so. Let's call it life before the eclipse and after. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, really any Virgo placement in your chart that you resonate with strongly. If you're here to cross-watch for your friend, that's great. You're welcome to be here. Keep in mind, though, that some of the energies will resonate more strongly for you because you're the one here watching. All right, Virgo, let's go. Wisdom of the Oracle in the overall energy for about the next month or so for Virgo. Flexible, interesting. For me, this is always a very Gemini-like energy, so that could be figuring prominently in your chart. Mental flexibility. It's about bending the way you usually do things and remaining in the flow. That can be a bit of a challenge for earth signs for sure. It's like whatever's coming up for you in this next month, you're going to have to be willing to bend and move in a way that you haven't before, or that you're not used to. Let's get you one more. And regeneration. Well, that's interesting. Whether this has to do with certain parts of your life or a particular relationship, you're trying to bring something back here. You're trying to regenerate it. But it's going to require a flexibility in the way things were being done, either in relationship or just overall in your life. We'll see how that plays in. Okay. I'm going to go to my majors only deck, Virgo. I'm going to get you an overall energy. This is just dominating the energy for you over the next month or so. Mercury is in retrograde, Virgo. You may have noticed, but it's messing with my ability to articulate. We have the Empress, beautiful, divine feminine energy, and also Libra and Taurus. But the Empress is all about what you can create. It's taking everything that you've been through and everything that you've learned and transmuting that into something that you can obtain growth from, beauty and expansion. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra as well. Okay, let's get right into the spread with the lights here. Now you could be trying to regenerate something with an Empress energy in your life, and it's going to require you to be more flexible. Right here we're going to take a look at the Sun, which consider that like the corona that drops down over the rest of the reading. It's going to be a primary focus for you. There you are, Virgo. King of Pentacles, stability. This definitely has a regenerative type approach to it. I like seeing this. So you're in full command of your energies over the next month. It's like you're at an arrival point. However, with that flexibility card coming out, the King of Pentacles can be a little bit too staid in the approach to things. This is the way I do it, and this is the right way to do it. I get that vibe from this King of Pentacles. But still in your focus is that, your ultimate stability, whatever that means for you, prosperity, regeneration. Let's take a look at the moon. This is what you don't see or where your focus is not. The world. The world is the completion of a cycle and the beginning of another one. Regeneration, it's like a loop's been completed, and now it's time to begin again. Also, there could be things happening around you at a distance that you can't see. When the moon is involved, it's about what we don't know or what's hidden. It can be about the emotional body as well. Let's look at Mercury. This can be your communications, messages coming into you, also to do with your work. The Two of Pentacles. This is about rebalancing, working with the energy you've got. Especially here in the light seer, it always looks to me like she's juggling chi, playing with the possibilities of what lays ahead. You could be waiting for communication to happen. You could be waiting for a job expansion. Okay. Let's take a look at Venus. Of course, Venus is about love and our romantic life, but it's also about money and harmony. The Five of Wands. Wow. Fire energy. The Five of Wands is an internal struggle, especially again in the light seer. That's all the same character. See how they're all dressed the same? It's like within you, there's a lot combating around energies to do with your heart. Five of Wands is when you come up again at odds with yourself. And maybe that's what's happening there in Mercury too. Okay. Also, you could be experiencing a very argumentative time in your love life with somebody. Maybe it's a very fiery landscape and you're having to carefully navigate. Let's take a look at Mars. Mars is Aries ruling planet and it's in 7 placements right now. So it's very strong. The Three of Cups. Coming together with somebody, finding harmony and union. Mars is about taking action. So you may want to take action towards somebody, but there's like a conflict within you about this. There's something here where you're carefully maneuvering, Virgo. We're going to clarify, of course, but let's take a look at Jupiter. That's the area of your life that is expanding, where luck can be found or which seeks expansion. Basically, it's saying that in this part of your life, you are blessed. Interesting. Judgment, Sagittarius and Scorpio. Very interesting because Sag is ruled by Jupiter, which is the position we're drawing on. But Judgment is about rising out of things from the past. We do have regeneration. So it can be about leaving behind something and being rebirthed into something new, a new energy, a new experience. It might be about resurrecting something from your past as well. But that's certainly an area that's expanding, seeking to expand. So you got to get out of your own way somehow here. Free yourself from the shadows below. Speaking of, let's go to Saturn. Let's see what's holding you back or where the lessons are still needing to be learned. Saturn. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. King and Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups in Mars. Are we dealing with a third party type situation? I hate that terminology. I want to come up with a better use for it. Are we looking for an affair? If the Queen of Pentacles is coming in as a challenge, possibly, we'll see. It could be because whatever it is that you want to do here would create an affair or a dalliance outside of a commitment. Six of Pentacles, this could involve your money. Okay. Let's get into it, Virgo. Let's get some clarity on this King of Pentacles and the Sun, please. What's this about for Virgo? The Devil, Capricorn's major. And the Devil is all about our fears, our shadows, the things that hold us back. Let's go right back to Saturn here. Who's this Queen of Pentacles, Virgo? We'll see. But lessons learned with the Devil, like I said, it's Saturn energy. So it can also represent the things that keep us in cycles. Let me see the Devil. The King of Pentacles, please. Wow. The Queen of Wands, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be somebody who you have a lot of attraction towards. The Queen of Wands and the Empress is a very strong force. Absolutely. And the devil could be coming up here as a little bit of fear, maybe a little bit of obsession, lots of sexual energy. That could be the Five of Wands in Venus as well. Let's go to the world. This is in the moon. This is what you don't see. Temperance. More Sagittarius energy. That's interesting. You could have Sag strongly in your chart, or you could be dealing with one. Queen of Wands can definitely be Sagittarius. Temperance is all about patience. It's all about having the wisdom to know that there is something magical going on below the surface. Not everything is within your control. There is divine guidance at work here, especially with the moon involved. And the devil here can be an energy, like I said, of control, obsession. And then we have the star. Wow. Aquarius is major. We have 3 major arcana under the moon. This is massive change coming your way. And it is definitely being guided. The star, that's a wish. Let me see the star. The Two of Wands, a wish. This is wish casting. For me, the Two of Wands, especially here, see how he's dressed in like that explorer outfit? Like ready to step into the new experience. And the star is guiding it. So you see it. But what maybe you are not seeing here is the magic being performed behind the scenes. That's why the devil is here, an energy of control. Let me see the Two of Pentacles. The Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So there's an impatience here for sure. Tired of waiting. Now communication could be coming into you very sharp, very rapid, saying a whole bunch of stuff. This is a card about dissatisfaction. Boredom even. Okay. So maybe what you don't see. Okay, let me see that Five of Wands for Virgo. The Three of Pentacles, another 3. Okay. Let me see. 3 of Pentacles, please. The Queen of Wands is definitely, for me, often the energy of a mistress. And when the devil is involved here, Virgo, are you trying to create a situation that requires flexibility, if you know what I mean? Yeah. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. The Hierophant is all about commitment, and we have the Five of Wands involved in that. Whoever it is that you're attempting to create this situation with could be a friend, could be somebody you have at work. Yeah. So the challenge seems to be that there is already a commitment, and with this devil energy, you're being very, very tempted somewhere else. Hierophant, Three of Pentacles in the heart, in the Venus area. Let me see the Three of Cups, please. You want to create something with this Queen of Wands. Okay. Three of Cups. Yeah, totally. Oh my goodness, Virgo. That's your energy, and Gemini. And this is all about manifesting and creating a reality that you want, using all the tools at your disposal with the Three of Cups. So yeah, that's what's going on here, okay? Yeah. The Four of Wands, more fire energy. Yeah, this could be somebody who you work with, or this could involve travel with that World card and the star. So perhaps the dilemma here with the devil is that you are trying to hold on to both situations at the same time. We'll see. We'll get to that Queen of Pentacles. What's the Four of Wands? That's happiness and celebration. And the Three of Cups is partying. Often. It's fun. It looks like you're trying to manifest some fun. Four of Wands. The Hanged Man, there's that flexibility energy. So it's like, well, maybe it's like if I have a commitment standing in the way of this situation, perhaps with the Magician, I can create an alternative solution. The Hanged Man is about seeing things from a different way, flexibility. I want to bring this back. How can I do it? Judgment in Jupiter. That's why it's seeking expansion. I think there's a decision that you need to make, but you're trying to ride the whole story. It's like, well, let's wait and see how this goes. Interesting. Couple of twos here about decisions. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have the Lovers and the Six of Swords. The Lovers is Gemini's major. I picked up Gemini energy already, so you could have that strongly in your chart or your person. Could be with a Gemini. Well, that's Earth energy, but anyways. With the Six of Swords and the Lovers, this is about making a decision and moving out of a place of internal conflict. When you look at the Judgment card, there is a fairly painful looking aspect to it. It's like, I just want to be released from this dilemma, from this situation. And the universe in Jupiter here is asking you to. That's what's expanding right now. The Lovers and the Queen of Wands. So this person could have gotten to you in a way you didn't expect them to. And maybe that's why you're looking for alternative ways to work this. If you're in a commitment already, Virgo, oftentimes we encounter these lovers connections out of the blue. And it wakes up parts of our heart that we haven't seen in quite some time. And usually it puts us at some kind of crossroads. You're wish casting down here under the moon. There's something that you want, and I think it's this Queen of Wands. Let me see the Queen of Pentacles for Virgo. Oh yeah. I'm going to put them back because 4 came out, but the Two of Swords was upright. You have 2 swords, 2 wands, 2 pentacles. Decisions, decisions, right? And this is involving Queen of Pentacles. And money. Can I see the Queen of Pentacles in Saturn? Why is this here for Virgo? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Tower and the Seven of Wands. I'm getting the feeling like this Seven of Wands here, we often call it the new sheriff in town, the fighter. And for me, it looks like he's fighting off this tower, this change. By the way, that's Aries energy, and we have that eclipse happening right now. So it could also point to the change that's happening through all of this astrological energy. The Tower is sudden as well, out of the blue. And I was picking that up in your opening message. So it's like in Saturn, you're trying to stop something from collapsing, but meanwhile, you're still trying to manifest something else. It's almost like I can withstand where I'm at if I can also have this to give me not the power, but the ability to handle it, to stand it. Wow. It's the Emperor. This is Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus energy. The Emperor is divine masculine. We have the Empress up here. Let me go a little bit deeper on this Devil, Queen of Wands. Because it looks to me, Virgo, like that's who, oh my gosh, yeah, totally. That's who you want to make an offer to. 6 of Pentacles to the Devil. And here's the Devil with the Queen of Wands. Wow. Ace of Cups. I see. Okay. Let's clarify a bit further. We're going to go to the Rider-Waite. Can I have more information on this Queen of Wands, please? This appears to be who you want to make this offer to, so let's find out. What will they say? How do they feel? It's the Devil. What? And the Six of Swords, which is in Jupiter. So maybe this person moved away from you and now you're looking for alternative ways. Like maybe they knew you were committed to something or someone. Six of Swords is over here. This could be who you want to move towards. That is. Okay, I get it now. Sorry, Virgo. Takes me a minute, especially with Mercury in retrograde. But over in Jupiter, what's seeking expansion? Freedom from the past. Freedom from what holds you back. You want to move towards this Queen of Wands. That's why the travel card of Six of Swords is there with the Lovers. You're being asked to make that choice. Whoa, is that the third time we've seen the Devil? Queen of Wands. The King of Cups. You love this person. Maybe you haven't told them. Maybe you haven't, maybe that's why the Devil is there. Maybe you haven't expressed the full capacity of what you feel for them. Interesting. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio there. Can I see the Tower for Virgo in Saturn? Look at that. Two of Wands right under the moon. That's the future. That's where you want to go. It's where you want to head. But it's going to require a lot of change and a lot of upheaval. Who's this Queen of Pentacles for Virgo? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? It's the Ten of Pentacles. That's marriage. That's commitment. Now, this could be that you've been in this situation for quite some time, even 10 years or more. Possibly for some of you. But remember where I said it was going to cost you some money? That could be part of the Tower. If you come together with this person. We got Aries here with the Fool, Mars energy. Taking that leap of faith. And the Fool often jumps out of the Tower for me. It's like after everything else goes, the new beginning can happen, but you need to make a choice. What's the choice with the Lovers? What is the choice with the Lovers? This is unbelievable, Virgo. The Ten of Cups. Now we saw that Ace of Cups attached to our third Devil energy. That's the beginning of this 10. And in Jupiter, it's seeking expansion. So it's almost like leaving behind a certain way of thinking of stability in your life. Flexibility, right? 10 of Cups is much different than 10 of Pentacles. It's water energy, it's creative, it's emotional, it's sexual, it's all of those things. We have the Devil 3 times with the Queen of Wands. Something in you is seeking to wake up. That's why this person came into your life with the Lovers. Wow. Okay. Let's, for the heck of it, let's get the Devil. You know, the Devil can represent a lot of things. I'm overwhelmed with how many times it's coming out here. The Devil, please. It's the Lovers. Give me a minute, Virgo. The power in this reading is ridiculous. The Lovers for the second time, also seeking expansion. The choice. The Devil is number 15 in the major arcana. The Lovers is number 6. When you reduce 15, of course, you get 6. I always say one is an enslavement of our own choice, the devil, and one is a spiritual bond so strong that it can feel that way. That's why the choice gets difficult. And this is the choice. It's a toughie, Virgo. That is a tough, oh yeah, well, you know so, right? 9 of Swords. So I think in your mind, you've been going through ways of, well, why can't I have it all? Why can't I hold on to this avenue of my life, this stability that I've created and worked on for so long, and also be happy, and also have my heart fulfilled? The Lovers. Okay, I can't pull any more cards. We have the 2 of Swords. We have every 2. Choices, choices, and choices. This is a crossroads in the heart. And you definitely won't get there using strategy, Virgo. The Swords can't answer the dilemmas of the heart. That requires intuition, and it requires emotional courage and trust. The Devil could be coming out here as a little bit of fear as well. You could be saying to yourself, well, if I leave behind this stability, make this choice. You know, the Ace of Cups can have kind of an ephemeral quality to it, especially here. See how it's like more like an energy still? And it needs to be cultivated and carefully grown, but what you're leaving behind, you've already poured a lot into, and it has physically manifest. So the 2 of Swords, look at that. We have that new moon. Wow. That 2 of Swords is like trying to go over and over how you can manage to make both decisions at the same time. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune spinning through as well. Wow. Change. Destiny. Not that we needed it with everything else going on. Leo's major, strength and courage. And as I always say, Leo represents the courage to act upon your heart. That's what it means. Doing what's right to you. I don't think we're going to get more information about this Queen of Wands. It is absolutely surrounded by the energy of passion, borderline obsession, fear also. There's a lot of emotion running through this reading, and this is why I'm having difficulty also in interpreting the energy. What can I do when 3 devils come out? It's going to apply differently for some of you. Okay. Let's do some star codes on it. This could be astrological. Let me try that again. This could be astrological energy in your chart, in your person's, or overall influencing the situation. We get the 3rd house, which is communication. Interesting. We go over to the 3rd house and we see some kind of waiting. Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. But Scorpio is also about investigation and looking below the surface. You know, Queen of Wands can often come in as Scorpio energy for me too. Let's have another one. The midheaven, that's the pinnacle. Well, again, the wheel is on the bottom of the deck. The situation is changing. That's why the Tower is looming. So I'm kind of getting a like you have to choose or it'll be chosen for you type energy here. Yeah, look at Mars is looming, large and in charge, and in comes that change. It's like the wheel is just like at the gates. The wheel is at the gates, Virgo. One more. What do you choose? Saturn. Structure. As it is here in the star codes, and then we look down at Saturn, and that structure is what you're trying to prevent from blowing apart by making this choice. Wow. Okay, let's get you, well, I'm definitely getting a Moray Psyche on this one. There's a lot of passion. What do we have, please? Unrequited desire. Yeah, that's the fuel for all of this. You haven't answered to it. And certainly there's a lot of it here. Let's get one more. Beyond words. Well, that's what I'm suffering with right now, but also we have all that waiting, and then the House of Communication. Okay. Somebody could be waiting for you to make this decision. This Queen of Wands, perhaps. Romance Angel. Romance Angel for Virgo on this situation, please. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Let's do one more. Because that's what you're trying to prevent, that Tower. But when I said, pretty soon it's not going to be up to you. One more. Virgo. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask. That could be you because you're trying to hold on. Maybe you're presenting a certain front, King of Cups, that's hidden emotion. You're hiding what you really want. And it's all because of this down in Saturn here. Yeah, express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. You're not yet because of this. I have to try to get one more on her. Queen of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. Yeah, it was definitely red. Okay. It's the Three of Swords. Yeah. That's what you're trying to prevent from happening. It's like in making this choice, somebody's going to get their heart broken. And you don't want to do that, Virgo. But with the Lovers showing up this many times, I would say that, you know, yeah, somebody. It'll either be the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, or yourself. Somebody, right? Three swords. Wow. Let's close this off with a couple of cards from the Lovers Oracle. This could be this could come out as advice. Just ignore me today. The messages resonate or they do not, but I can't get them out. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Wow. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You may not always understand why certain things happen. Happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing soon will be revealed. The Tower is turmoil. And when we see the Lovers and the Devil show up that many times, yeah, that's turmoil. Wow. Okay, Virgo. That's what I have for you. I hope this resonated. I sure hope it helps, my friends. Happy eclipse season, Virgo. Namaste.